at Iowa Speedway tonight. The Sports Graphic 200 here, our second sponsored event of the season. I'm Justin Kolb, and alongside me returns Race Clark.
Oh, what up?
Before we get into the race tonight, here's some things to know about tonight. Justin Krasniewski earned his first high velocity win last week at Road America. 3 new drivers are in the field tonight. The number 42 of Nick Lascola for JT Motorsports. The number 17 of Trevor Elam for 1776 Racing. And the number 46 of Matt Hackathorn for Michael Skinner Racing. And Carlos Costa will be with Michael Skinner Racing for the rest of the season. So everybody currently qualifying right now. Nate Lackamy is currently on the pole for tonight. Currently sitting in pit road. And so far from practice and what we've seen so far, it looks like turn 2 would be the trouble spot here tonight. But Race, you've raced these cars on this track. What do you feel is the big key to getting around here quickly?
I think it's to make sure you can get that car off the corner in 2 and 4. Looks like tonight 2 seems to be the trouble spot. I've seen people getting loose off of 4, but not nearly as bad as I've seen turn 2. You don't want to get too high at this track too, because the Highland in Iowa is just a bump fest. It's ridiculous. I don't think you want to be on the bottom either. I think the trick tonight is going to be finding that sweet spot and be able to run it all night without mistake, and you'll find yourself in victory lane tonight.
Yeah, one interesting thing to note, it was our 3 Wide Racing broadcast here, given it was during the day, but as you can see, Trevor Apollo, that's where most people are running, that middle line. And with the daytime, it seems like everyone's going to be stuck to that bottom line. So it looks like daytime kind of minimizes the amount of grooves, or people just not being daring enough, or not comfortable enough to run that middle line. But with about 7.5 minutes left, Trevor Apollo currently sitting second here in the number 9 Control Freak Chevy. Justin Krasniewski, last week's winner, currently third. Cole Bagunia in fourth, and Thomas Bresci runs out the top 5 as of right now, but that can all change. So with Carlos changing teams, you can see a new manufacturer on that number 2, now Toyota Camry. With the Marlins on board tonight. Seems like we're having a bit of a baseball night. I know a couple guys are running their baseball schemes. There we go. I can say it right some of the time. Briar LaPrade running his Cubs scheme on that Camaro. I believe Cole Bagunia is running the Mets scheme.
You know, I was thinking about running my paintball scheme next week. Hey, my favorite
words are
team
hard.
Favorite team is Team Mountain Dew Vape Lords. That's the team I'm on.
Sounds like a great dream meme team, if you catch my drift there. Sitting 10th right now, sideways on the track. Trevor Elam, one of the new cars on track here tonight. The number 17 car. Just going to catch up with a few of them. Nicholas Cola, currently 13th, going out to make another run in that 42 Home Depot Chevrolet. It seems like Matt Hackathorn has not entered the server quite yet, but we'll see if he'll make his way on here shortly. Some dirt track action from that 42 car. That's a nice slide and save. So nothing's really changed up at the front right now. Still the same top 5. Got Chester Gibson currently in the 6th position. Corey Blevins, the title sponsor here for tonight, in 7th. Briar LaPrade 8th. Richard Lafferty 9th. And Carlos Costa currently sitting 10th. Different looking field than we've had last week. Last week we had 6 cars here. And now we got 14. So a nice boost in the field. I believe the reason for everyone missing last week was the Cup race at Kentucky going on. Some people were there in person, and some people just didn't want to miss it. It was interesting. Carlos Costa went pretty fast through the grass. Got about 4.5 minutes left. Richard Lafferty currently on track, sitting 9th. And I don't think he's currently making a run, so let's quickly talk to our in-race reporter here, Corey Blevins. Corey, you got a copy?
All right.
It looks like
yeah.
Corey is away from the steering wheel, so we'll come back to him in just a bit.
Come back to him. He's busy.
He's probably getting some pre-race stuff done done real quick. Currently sitting 7th, so about mid-pack, exactly mid-pack actually. So no real big change here in the field so far. Oh, Lackaby loses off turn 4.
Something to watch for tonight.
Yes, sir. So there's Corey Blevins back in his car, but he's going to go make a run, so. Let's ride on board with Corey here, why don't we? See, he chooses the line all the way down to the yellow line there. Now, last time we were in Iowa was for the 3-Wide Racing League, the same cars, V cars, and that was during the night, so these races are probably going to have 2 way different feels from one another. Nighttime definitely cools the track down just a bit, and daytime is a little less forgiving. Speaking of times and such, let's take a quick look at our weather here real quick. At the moment, partly cloudy skies with a air temp of 72 degrees, a track temp of 78, and 0% humidity here tonight. So fairly hot racing surface these guys are going to have to deal with. I believe last week was a 91 degree track surface.
Wish it was fall, Justin.
It was fall?
I wish it was. It's just too hot, you know what I mean?
I feel you, yeah.
Tell the heat to chill, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Get it? Tell the heat to chill. Oh.
So we have our first change here in the top 5. Richard Lafferty has taken over the 5th spot from Thomas Bressi. Richard Lafferty in the number 88 car here. But other than that, it doesn't look like much is going to change. You can see Trevor Polo real loose coming out of turn 2. Again, that's probably where the trouble spot's going to be here tonight. And, well, he's loose off of turn 4 as well. But from what we've heard, turn 2 is going to be the most trouble spot on the track. So with about 5 seconds left, looks like qualifying is going to wrap up here. So before iRacing scoring screws us over here, let's take a quick look at the grid here. Nate Lackaby is going to be on the pole here tonight, with Trevor Polo starting beside him. Justin Krasneski going to be starting 3rd, with Cole Bagunia starting 4th. Richard Lafferty 5th, Thomas Bressi 6th. Chester Gibson 7th, Corey Blevins 8th. Briar LaPrade 9th. Trevor Elam 10th. Carlos Acosta 11th, with Reese Verrett 12th. Nick Lascola 13th, and Michael Skinner will be 14th. And then it looks like Cody Tabor has joined the lobby, or joined the server. So they're going to line up on pit road here. We're going to quickly talk to our in-race reporter here, Corey Blevins. Corey, you got us?
Yes, sir.
Well, Corey, starting 7th here tonight, not too bad of a qualifying position. First of all, how's the track feeling? Bit too loose, bit too snug? How's that feeling?
It's a bit too loose, getting real loose off turn 2 and turn 4. Turn 2 is really going to be the trouble spot tonight. I've seen a lot of drivers getting loose right there.
Yeah, we had heard that was going to be a major trouble spot here tonight. So with that, how do you approach this race? Taking it easy towards the beginning, or seeing what your car has?
I kind of know what to expect. I ran a few laps there in practice where I ran a few more laps, and it just keeps getting slower. So yeah, I'm probably just going to take it easy for a little bit and try to stay out of wrecks, because I think they're going to happen tonight, and hope to make it to the end.
All right, sounds good. We'll let you go here, and good luck to you tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And that was Corey Blevins, our in-race reporter here tonight. We'll see if we can talk to him again throughout the race. So car's still getting gridded up here. I believe it's only going to be one pace lap here tonight. So be interesting to see how much tire fall off there is as well. And that will most likely accelerate how quickly these cars slide out of 2. So we're getting ready here. 175 laps here tonight, as you can see at the top. And our fuel window here is about, from what Carlos Acosta has informed us, is about 105 to 107 laps. So most likely be seeing maybe a one-stop race. So as I expected, gonna have a one pace lap here tonight, and then they're gonna set sail into turn 1 as we go green. Oh, I guess that was wrong. It was gonna be 2 pace laps. I had assumed the caution lights would be on the pace car for that, but I guess I was wrong. I'm not normally close enough to the pace car to tell, so. It looks like Nate's going to be choosing the high lane for the start. So they'll put Trevor Apollo down on the bottom. It'll be interesting to see which line gets the better jump. Obviously, Nate thinks it's going to be the high side. Either that or he just wants the preferred line going into 1. So, Race, any thoughts before we get going here tonight?
You know, I'm really just wondering, is time a social construct, Nathan? I mean, excuse me, Justin. My apologies.
Is time a social construct? I don't know how to answer that at the moment.
I mean, that's pretty relevant to the race.
Well,
I'll tell you one thing. I say if you keep that car from spinning out, you're going to win this race.
I'd have to agree with that, as we are green here in Iowa. 150 or 175 laps tonight.
And the leaders almost touched Rob. I think they did. Oh yeah, the 9 has damage already. Some contact to start this race off with.
So very quickly, 2 leaders already have damage, but it looks like Nate's going to get real high into turn 4 or out of turn 4. But it looks like he's going to take the lead away, and he will lead lap 1. As the 9 will look to start falling back.
There, it looks like the 9 got the worst part of that. I didn't really see
wide.
Any damage on the 01.
Group of 3 wide there, going through 1 and 2, but that'll all settle out. Yeah, I think there's
Nathan
some.
right up against the wall. That's interesting. Looks to be working for him out of 3 and 4.
See on the right side there of the 9 car. Back up front. Nate's got company. Cole Baguni was all over the back bumper of that 01 car. He'll fall back just a little bit as he's got Justin Krasniewski all over his. Krasniewski going to look to the inside of the 7. There's a wow word. I didn't expect a high line to work tonight, but
No, sir. I didn't see their practice at all.
apparently
I
they
mean,
want
it
this.
seems to be working for Nate. He seems to be beating everybody. I didn't see Baguni's. I mean, you see the car bouncing to the bumps way too high in 1 and 2, but
He's
it
going to lose
definitely
second.
looks like
Oh, maybe not.
Bagumi's really making it work in 3 and 4. I think that he loses time in 1 and 2, except for the last lap where Baguni got a little bit too high on the track. But Krasniewski's trying to make this pass here. If he goes low, he should clear, and he will. Krasniewski up to 2nd position.
Looking to go back-to-back here in the High Voltage Racing League. The only other person so far this season that's done that has been Michael Skinner. As I guess they really want that groove to get in and working very fast here tonight.
The beauty of dynamic tracks, they
Yeah.
can make a groove work if it's fast.
Yeah, never this during the practice qualifying. Never did we see anybody take the high line as high as Nate's going.
I think Krasniewski, I think the mid lane still will be just a little bit quicker. As you can see, Krasniewski is making good time. It's just very hard to pass here at Iowa.
On board
And Nate
with
kind of
the
moves
fourth.
down off the wall this time in 3 and 4, maybe to take away that lane. But it looks like Krasniewski will get his nose under him. And you don't want to be too high here in 1 and 2.
As they're gonna,
And they touch.
yeah, they're gonna adore each other now.
As you see, just really goes to show you how tough it is to pass here. But you got to understand the give and
Yeah.
take, especially on lap 7.
Krasniewski's also got a fair amount of damage on his right side now.
It seems like Nate doesn't have any damage yet again. So once again,
Wow. Very interesting.
I feel like we preach each week to, make sure you run the full race. I mean, because you can't. I mean, you're not going to win a race with a hot lap. You need to put together a full race that requires. I mean, that includes pitting, passing, racing, everything, moving around lap traffic. And sometimes these guys get a little bit aggressive, a little bit too early.
Justin's gonna look down below as we got a car slow on the apron, right? Here goes the 33 of Cody Tabor. He's got a lot of damage on that front end. Not sure what happened to him. Back up front, Justin Krasniewski not clear of the 01 quite yet, but side by side as they go into 1. Justin's going to easily take it now. Put Justin Krasniewski back on top. Oh, Cole Baguni just pounded the wall.
Oh, yeah. A lot of damage to the right side there.
Oh, yeah. He's got some rear end damage too, possibly a bump from somebody back there. Great race. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like iRacing's showing him with a little bit of roof damage too. That's
I think
interesting.
it might just be on your side. I don't quite see it. I see a lot of right rear damage. Not sure what you're quite picking up there.
I thought it was like a large amount of shine there, but either way, Justin Krasniewski has picked up the lead and has pulled away to a 4/10 of a second lead so far from Nate McCombie. Looks like Cole Baguni, after hitting the wall, he's going to be all over the back bumper of that 01 car.
His damage has disappeared on my.
Yeah, it's here too. I thought that was just me.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, did he hit the wall?
Oh, he hit the wall.
I
I imagine it would come back later, but
Yeah. But for him
he
to
had
be
a
on the
lot
back
of damage to that right side.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's not hurting him too bad, considering he's here still battling for 2nd position.
Let's go through the field just a little bit. We got a pretty good gaggle back here. But the 8th place position, Reese Ferret, trying to hold off the 66 of Chester Gibson. Now the 17 is going to go under the 66, take that position away, or at least try to. So it looked like the 33 was all over the back bumper of the 42 there. It's kind of interesting. Almost looked like he picked the rear wheels off that car. So, not sure what's happened to Carlos Costa. I think he's gotten into the wall just a little. Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of right side damage. So, he's well out of that main pack there and is praying for a caution at this point. So, back up front, nothing has really changed much.
But good. I mean, after that damage, it's still holding
Oh.
well, really loose there, but it looks like both of them were kind of loose in sync there. I mean, he's there contesting for that second place position.
Yeah,
I'd say if you were able to get by, he'd probably make a little bit of a good time. It's just so hard to pass around here, especially when you're, I mean, as close as these two seem to be.
he's there. He just can't quite close the gap. So we've already have 18 laps in the book out of 175 here tonight. I have a feeling that'll fly by fairly quickly, though. Side-by-side battle back here for the 8th position between Briar LaPrade in the 18 and 53 of Reese Ferret. So Reese will,
Seems as though Michael Skinner has lagged out of the race.
huh. That's unfortunate for him.
And so the number 15, Michael Skinner, I have two monitors here, and he just tweeted, said, "Wow, thanks, Internet." And if you click on his cam, no one's there, but I have yet to see the throughput message. Yeah, I don't have one yet. Oh, excuse me, it's way up there. Yeah, it looks like Michael Skinner has throughput, and I don't think he even started this race, Justin.
That's
Yeah, no, he doesn't
very
even show us starting the race, doesn't even show a qualifying time. Hard to miss that and just now realize that, but I think what made me realize that was in
Oh, as we have a
just
car
now.
around. The number 17 of Trevor Elam. He's got some heavy engine damage there.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look here. That's already happened, it looks like. Oh, and it looks like he's just going to get loose off 2, and doesn't look like he let out of the throttle at all. Obviously he did, but it's right on board with him, because it's the first one of the night we've seen do that. Just loses it off a 2, and around she goes. So he will make it to pit road safely, as all the leaders will come down now. I believe the 66, yes, of Chester Gibson has stayed out. 33 is just getting away of Ram. He will now be 4 laps down. Obviously he missed the grid. So it'll be interesting to see how long these guys stay on pit road, because I know a lot of them already have right side damage. If at all, no. Doesn't look like many of them are going to stay. And Cole Bagunia, who slapped the wall really the hardest, he's going to come out second off pit road. Well, maybe third. So no real big shake-up there off of pit road. But here comes Chester Gibson now. Looks like he just wanted to lead a lap, and he'll make his way down pit road. Well, while we have the time, we're going to take a quick break here. Don't go away, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Can't hear you, so.
You are watching the High Voltage Racing League in the Sport Graphic 200 at Iowa Speedway on Full Throttle TV. Check out Sport Graphic for all your graphic needs, including iRacing paint schemes and logos at sportgraphicdesign.com. You can also email us a request at request@sportgraphicdesign.com. Again, that is request@sportgraphicdesign.com.
Welcome back to the High Voltage Racing League, the Sports Graphic 200 tonight. Getting doubled up, ready for the restart here. So we've already seen our first victim, if you will, off of turn 2 hit the wall. So that would be the 17 of Trevor Elam. So unfortunate for him, but I'm sure we'll see quite a few more guys slide it off that corner here tonight. As when we come back around, we'll be on lap 67 or 27, excuse me, of 175. Getting way ahead of myself here. As Krasneski's gonna lead him down. Slow restart looks like, and green flag is back out. Oh, Nate! Oh! Looks like there's not going to be a caution for that, but now
There
the
it
caution's
is.
out. Now the caution's out. Wow, looks like he got loose just entering one.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's see.
I really don't feel that he was pinched there. It just
Yeah.
looks like
He just lost it,
yeah.
and then got the 7 with him, but he was all right.
A little bit of damage, not too much. Should be okay.
Take a look from high above.
It's a weird place to get loose.
Yeah, it looked like right as he started to turn down. Yeah, something. The 53 just barely missing that one. Well, really no contact except for the 7 car. I don't believe the 7 has any significant damage, but he's going to pull it down pit road just to be safe. Nate's going to pull it down as well. Get some new tires on that. Well, while we have this time, real quick, let's talk to our in-race reporter here, Corey Blevins. Corey, you got us?
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess really quickly, that was a quite wild restart for you, almost in the middle of that. What did you see in that?
I just saw Nate down low. He got sideways. I think he got into the corner too hot, and I had to make a move to the high lane, and thankfully it worked out for me. Had I stayed down low, it would have been a mess.
Yeah, I almost got clipped in that. So, you've had a fairly long run here tonight so far. How is the track feeling as more and more rubber gets down on it?
I mean, if you take it too far, it'll get really loose. But I'm just kind of taking it easy and going with the flow, and I think that's what the other drivers are doing too. I think you'll start to see them be a little bit more aggressive towards the end, and that's when the wrecks will begin to happen. But right now, I think we're just trying to all make it to the end currently.
All right, sounds good. Hope to see you at the end there in Victory Lane, and we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think the car's too bad, so looking forward to it. Thanks.
That was Corey Blevins driving in the number 99 car here tonight. Sports graphic on the hood and Sport Graphic. I'm not sure I'm adding an S to that, but sponsoring the race here tonight. So I believe they will most likely be taking a one to go here now when they get to the line.
Looks like Nate Lacombe is pulling it down pit road right now as we go green.
Oh, maybe it's not one to go. I thought it was.
Oh, man. That's twice.
Man, my guesstimates are just all off tonight. It was
Killing me.
Count laps. I mean, thought we would have got going, but I guess not. So with Nate losing that position, and on that most recent caution, that kind of shook up the top five just a little bit, as we got Justin Krasniewski still in first place, but Trevor Polo has taken over the second position. Thomas Bressi has taken over third. Corey Blevins fourth, and Richard Lafferty in fifth now. So a slight little shake up here, but too bad. Doesn't look like Nate or Thomas, excuse me, not Thomas, Cole has taken any major damage. So we should all be good to go, and I believe now they're getting one to go. So I was one lap off. I was one lap off. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion here on which lane Justin wants.
I think the only confusion I see is on your side, Justin.
It's not confusion, it's just miscounting.
Are we 6 laps ago?
It's just miscounting, man. I guess I'm the new Marty Reed here tonight.
I could be Larry McReynolds. Time to drop the green flag. Am I right?
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long one, folks.
Stay tuned.
I believe the pace car is gonna be pulling down here. Yes, he will.
I'll hold my breath.
Yeah. So Justin's gonna lead him around again, and the green flag is now out. Quicker restart than we had last time. Hoping everybody makes it into the corner this time. So Justin will get it off of 2. No real big wiggles off that time. It's good to see. Good Corey Blevins looking to take the second spot away from Trevor. He will get it. As now he hunts down the leader. Still double file back behind them, about 3 rows. See Justin going back to the high side there. So far we haven't seen Nate make a lot of positions up. As you can see, he's just battling with the 33 there.
And damage really could be bad. We'll just have to wait and really see.
Cody not on the lead laps. It's currently 7 laps down. Cody tapering to 33. The gap currently to Corey Blevins to Justin Krasniewski about 0.6 of a second. Not really gaining much as well, so looks like Justin's gonna check out for the moment. Back to back here. And for any sort of battles, looks like we got one heating up for 5th between Reese Ferret and Trevor Apollo.
Krasniewski isn't really smoking the field, but he is maintaining a good lead and seems to be slowly gapping himself from second place on back.
Yeah, not as.
I wouldn't say we've seen the last of our cautions, because I mean, you know, the exits of 2 and 4 are just very unpredictable. I mean, you saw Nate get loose on the bottom side of 1, which is just really bizarre.
Yeah.
Who's to say when these cars don't snap? And we've seen how crazy these things get into a very long run as well. Now, I'd say, I mean, Krasniewski, I'd take that back. He put 2/10 on second place. Corey Blevins that last lap. So I'd say if he can continue what he's doing, he'll be sitting pretty.
I don't think we'll see as much domination from Justin as we saw last week. Ovals for these guys are more of an equalizer, so. Looks like we got a battle here for 4th. Well, 4th, 5th, and 6th now. This is, we're going to go 3 wide into the corner. Trevor just looking for any sort of nose on the 66, but it looks like the 53 is going to get it away from him. Interesting to see. It looks like the 9 can get very close to the 66 there, all the way up to the back bumper. Didn't look like the 53 could really close in as much. But he's got the run here and now. Will he complete it? Off of 4. Doesn't look like he'll be a good enough run. And I don't believe he will still be clear yet. Oh, a little bit loose off of 2 there. So he'll lose all his momentum there. And currently up front, Justin Krasniewski is about to stretch it out to a 1-second lead over Corey Blevins.
You know, we're about strung out here. Krasniewski's kind of, you know, he was really putting the lead down, and he's still doing so, but not nearly as much as he was at the beginning of this run. I'd say if we can get into a groove here, we can probably look at some green flag stops this race. Only running 175 laps tonight. Of course, 175 is a big number, but not so much here in Iowa. We get around this track in about 24, 25 seconds, so these laps click off very, very quickly.
Yes, sir. So,
What
yeah.
about you, Justin? I mean, do you like racing in Iowa? I mean, is this your
Well,
track or what?
I mean, Iowa is okay, but I prefer racing in the nighttime over the daytime. I still have nightmares over the 3 wide truck race here during the day.
Oh.
But this is one thing that still surprised me. You could see the 99 of Corey Blevins literally all the way up to the wall in the middle of the corner. I mean, I thought they'd be running maybe the middle line at most, not all the way up to the wall. So
Looks like Krasniewski, our leader, really likes season 3 and 4. He likes to be the high side. I think Nate was a little bit too high, whereas I think Krasneski's really found that sweet spot of kind of diving to the bottom of the corner before the exit. Because, you know, that wall in 4 is really easy to catch. And then 1 and 2 looks like he likes that mid lane right here. You got somebody up in the wall there.
That was the 66 there, Chester Gibson. Take a quick look. He hit one of the bumps you were talking about earlier and lost all his momentum, so he's going to lose 2 spots there. Still a relatively good battle here with Trevor Polo. Now looking for Thomas Bressi in 3rd.
So, Justin, have you delved into Pokemon Go yet?
Yes, but
I'm sure many of our viewers have.
yes. I was hoping that wouldn't be brought up here tonight, but
Have you caught the
Yeah.
Blue Eyes White Dragon yet?
I have not. I believe that's sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh! Though.
Nah. Nah. I'm glad we could go ahead and settle that.
All right. So with that, 52 laps here in already. With that, we're going to take a quick break here. But don't go away. You're not going to miss a thing.
You are watching the High Voltage Racing League in the Sport Graphic 200 at Iowa Speedway on Full Throttle TV. Check out Sport Graphic for all your graphic needs, including iRacing paint schemes and logos at sportgraphicdesign.com. You can also email us a request at request@sportgraphicdesign.com. Again, that is request@sportgraphicdesign.com.
Welcome back to round 5 of the High Voltage Racing League series. 2016 season here with the Sport Graphic 200 here at Iowa Speedway. Currently 57, now 58 laps in the book here tonight. This race is going by fairly fast, as we have a new second place car at the moment. I'm not sure where Corey Blevins went. He might have had to make a pit stop, but he's fallen all the way back to 11th place. So Justin Krasneski is still up front here. As we said, Trevor Rapolo currently 2nd. Thomas Bressi now in 3rd. Reese Verrett in 4th. And Chester Gibson 5th. Reese Verrett, one of the newcomers to the league that we hadn't had board or didn't have notice of. So doing a really good job sitting fourth.
Yes, sir. We got pretty much a 5-way battle for second to sixth
Yeah.
place there. Or, excuse me, third to sixth place there. My apologies.
Yeah, Reese Fred has been working them all over here tonight.
You know, Justin, it's always a great joy when you catch Pokemon. It's not a great joy when you catch the bubonic plague. Can you agree with me on that?
I mean, yeah, I can agree with you.
Nothing says joy.
Let's
yeah.
limit it to like 3 Pokemon references tonight. So you got 1 left in you.
All right.
I'll give you that. How about that?
Quit bringing me down, Bruce. Quit pooping on my party.
So, anyways, back to the race at hand. Reese Fret still trying to work over the 24 here of Thomas Bressy. Looks like he'll get it down into 1. Won't quite clear him, but we'll have the edge. And now Rich Lafferty is going to get over Chester Gibson here. That's for the 5th spot. Again, that 5-way battle you were talking about. As Reese is going to get by the 24 and we'll set sail for second now.
Thanks. Seems to me. One moment here before I make a statement. Let me make sure it's going to be a true statement. That, yes, Trevor Rapolo, the number 9 in second place position, is, as he always seems to do, inching in on the leader in the late run. Rapolo really knows how to keep the tires in those vehicles right there. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it shows every week, as you can see, as he's pulling in Krasnetsky right now, especially with Krasnetsky having to work around that lap traffic.
He was a 10th faster that lap. And
Yes,
we'll
sir.
see what it is this lap.
Be 2/10 faster.
Yeah,
this time.
2/10 faster. So
Let's see a battle for the lead here very shortly if we keep up this pace.
Trevor, very smart and thinks about his tires, saves them until it matters. Time around. Still 2:10. Nope. Justin was about 8 1/1000ths faster that lap, so kind of equaled out, but still gaining just a bit. Go on board here with Trevor. Again, another 10th off that lap. Trevor really seems to know how to work that bottom lane. That could
Oh
be
yeah,
an
I mean
advantage.
Rapolo's here now. Then probably another lap or two before he starts looking to the inside possibly.
Knocking on the back bumper of that 4 car. 2/10 that lap. Trying to get to the quarter panel of the 4 here. Not going to get it that time.
Just like Krasnetsky is racing a little bit lower, trying to be maybe a little bit more defensive. But I'd say with that way Rapolo has just kept the tires on his machine, as he seems to do week in and week out. I think it's just a matter of time before Rapolo takes the lead here. I mean, we are pretty much in that window now. If you pit, you can make it all the way based off of the reports we've heard of a fuel run. So now all of a sudden, you know, I mean, short pitting, the window has opened.
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure your tires can make it 100 laps. I'm sure they'd be screaming eventually. And there we go. 9 to the inside of Justin.
Justin will drive in just a little bit deeper. I just think Rapolo just has the better tires. Still side by side though. I mean, Krasnetsky gets the better run for it being on the high side, but now
It seems like this is where Trevor's better into 1. He really knows how to work that bottom lane, so we'll see what
and
he
a
gets.
caution.
Looks like Richard Lafferty is spun around in 4. See what happened there. Little bit farther back.
Richard Lafferty lost it coming out of 2 and got some heavy inside damage. Excuse me, heavy damage on the inside wall there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he nailed it pretty good there, so.
Oh.
I think he might have spun it around again. Yeah, he does. Into 3, he spins it around again. But it doesn't hit anything that time, so. He'll catch up with the field, and I imagine everyone's going to come to pit road now, so. As of right now, according to the information we got from Carlos, everybody can make it on fuel now. But as far as tires go,
I'd say if we do stretches the whole way, Rapolo with his tire management, definitely one to watch for.
see the 17 still sitting on pit road. Bad night for him. Currently 51 laps down. With 12 cars on the lead lap. Still anybody's game, really. So, looks like Justin will get off first. It's a pretty good battle by the 9 there. Looks like Reese Fritt will get off 3rd. Chester Gibson 4th. Cole Bagunia 5th.
Bagunia. Never gets old, Justin. Never will.
No, sir. So, looks like Corey Blevins will gain 4 spots there on that run. I'm not sure what happened to him, but was 2nd, and now he's worked his way back up to 7th. So while we have this chance, we're going to take a quick break here, and don't go away.
I won't.
Please don't.
You are watching the High Voltage Racing League in the Sport Graphic 200 at Iowa Speedway on Full Throttle TV. Check out Sport Graphic for all your graphic needs, including iRacing paint schemes and logos at sportgraphicdesign.com. You can also email us a request at request@sportgraphicdesign.com. Again, that is request@sportgraphicdesign.com.
And welcome back. As we come back to the green, it appears that we've lost the 24 of Thomas Bressi. He's lagged out from the server. Saw it on TeamSpeak first, and unfortunately he has dropped out of the race. So I'm not sure if he'll come back, but currently he is 2 laps down at the moment. As he's dropped out of TeamSpeak yet again. So
Here, side by side, ready to go back to green. Rapolo by Krasneski's side.
as we come to take the green with 177 laps here out of 175.
Rapolo, not the best restart there.
Still going to be side by side. Almost.
Oh, they're wrecking back there.
Oh
They're
no,
big
the
wreck back in
99. Multiple cars involved. See 3 there. It looks like Carlos Acosta got a piece of it as well. Let's take a look here.
99 just went up and got the 42, and then all hell broke loose.
Take a look from up above here. See a little bump there with the 7. Obviously, that was no part of it.
I think Lacombe also involved in that.
It looked
Our
like
pole
the
sitter.
42 and 99 doored each other, and then, as you said, it all went downhill from there.
No, that's not what I said, Justin. Quote me correctly. All hell broke loose.
So that'll not put an end, but that'll hurt some of these guys' chances of winning here tonight. Nate Lackerman involved in another one, so. And we saw Carlos Acosta with pretty good right or left front damage. This doesn't look like anyone's gonna come down pit road. That's the second time tonight we've seen an incident on the restart, so as it gets later, it gets crazier. And now Thomas is disconnected himself from TeamSpeak, so looks like his night will be done. Looks like Michael Skinner is possibly joined the server. Okay, let's go.
No, you know. We know, they know.
Looked like his name was a little less grayed out, so my apologies for that. There's the number 99 of Corey Blevins, again all torn up on his car. So with that, that'll put 10 cars left on the lead lap. Carlos Costa being the last one on the lead lap, again involved in that one. Him and Nate will try and catch up to the back of the field here. So I imagine will be 2 to go. If I'm wrong on this one, I'm not going to call it out ever again.
Okay, Justin. Like I say, week in and week out, we still love you.
It'll all click eventually.
You know, sometimes you make it pretty hard, but at the end of the day, I go to bed loving me some Justin. Am I right?
You can tell.
Justin,
Carlos
I got a
Acosta
little-
pulling down pit road again.
I got a little under caution question for you.
As I was wrong again, so I believe that may have been
Hey.
due to Carlos pitting, but
It's all good. Why, Justin, is the pace car an old version of the Mustang?
I'm not quite sure. It's probably because they still have the. This was probably introduced when they scanned the Mustang, the 5000 or whatever it was for the Road Series. So. They
I
probably just
mean,
haven't
don't you
updated it.
think Ford would want an up-to-date model?
I'm sure Ford doesn't really care about iRacing, so.
I mean, it's advertising. Like, if I'm looking at, I mean, you know, because
I
I do a lot
guess.
of leading. Am I right?
Yes, you do.
I mean, we all know no one likes Ford anyways. Am I right, everybody?
I mean, you say that, but you drive a Ford, so.
Nah, dude, I'm selling that. All right?
Oh, okay.
I'm selling the old swamp donkey. I've had an eye on a Dodge Charger, a Mopar, no part. All right.
I've heard a lot of guys wanting Dodge back in the sport. So.
Man, how beautiful! Like a Gen 6 Charger. Ooh.
Oh, we saw it, but
No one took it. Can you believe that? I'd kill for Dodge to be back in NASCAR. Just imagine how that hands-on natural scheme on a Charger. Being you and Chargers.
I mean, you wouldn't get it until a year later. So.
That's fine. I can wait.
All right. So now we got the one to go here. I guess I'm just a lap off here.
It's okay.
So we'll take the green again. Lap 83 of 175 here. Pace car will pull in, and Justin Krasniewski will lead him to the start. Or restart, that is. The green flag is out.
Rapolo was a much better restart this time. But I still think Krasniewski's got the speed on the short run. Don't worry.
Oh.
We'll hear from Rapolo in a few laps.
Yeah, Briar LaPrade up to third. He shut the door on Trevor trying to come back up. Now they're side by side for second.
And so a little loose out of turn 4 there,
Yes.
but I think he'll have the preferred
And
line
Nate makes
coming
it
into
3
1
wide
and 2
back
here.
there.
I think Rapolo's really got a good line through 1 and 2. Clears him big time. And
Oh,
almost
the
gets
66.
wall. Like he'll save
I think
that.
I
What
think
a
he
save.
saved it.
Oh yeah, he saved it. He's just not joined the track.
Let's take a look at that save. That was quite a save. Like he bounced doors with the 53, and wow, could have been much worse. We've seen already one car as he's back on track, the 17. So back up front, doesn't look like Rapolo's letting Justin get away at all.
So he actually caught him just a little bit that lap. I think though, I mean, if Rapolo, you know, I don't know, I mean, because you know, some guys the way they run, it's just not quick, but it just ends up paying off because you know they save their tires. I just wonder is Rapolo consciously saving tires or just a lot he runs and saves tires? I'd hate for him to burn those suckers out, especially with just under closing in on 90 laps to go here. Sorry, I had to do some slight math there. Math should be banned. Am I right or am I right?
I agree with you. So yeah, he's not letting go, so it'd be interesting to see if he's actually working hard to get to him or if he's just maintaining the gap. You noted earlier as the 99 is turned around on the backstretch there. Most likely we'll get a caution for that. Guess not.
Here, get that thing back going, caution free. He's 6 laps down, seeing a car spin. I don't think there's really no reason to be a caution there.
I know, oh, there's the caution.
Oh, my apologies, there is a caution.
Huh. Seemed a little late, but... Alright, so there's the caution, and that'll give Trevor another shot at it. So we come to lap 90 here. Gonna catch up with the old gen pace car, as Race pointed out. I do like, however, that they updated the scheme on that pace car.
Yeah,
Not recently.
down with that. I would love to see like a newer version. Is that just me?
I guess so. So let's see who comes in this time, if anybody. And well, looks like everybody but Krasniewski. So bit of a game changer there. We'll see how Krasneski can hold everybody off on these, with everyone else taking most likely 4.
I mean, if you're a car who's been running, well, I guess Krasinski's staying out, so never mind. I was saying, maybe someone could stay out and see how their cards are played, but it looks like Krasinski will be staying out. However, Polo seemed to have pitted in. That'd be very interesting.
Yeah, Nate Lackamy beat him off pit road, but I think Nate only took 2 tires there. His pit time was about half of that, so. You can see Thomas Bressi back in the race, currently 11 laps down, so. Hoping for more cars to wreck out, I'm assuming. And again, while we have the chance, we're going to take this chance to do a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You are watching the High Voltage Racing League in the Sport Graphic 200 at Iowa Speedway on Full Throttle TV. Check out Sport Graphic for all your graphic needs, including iRacing paint schemes and logos at sportgraphicdesign.com. You can also email us a request at request@sportgraphicdesign.com. Again, that is request@sportgraphicdesign.com.
Welcome back to the High Voltage Racing League here in Iowa Speedway. Round number 5, the Sport Graphic 200 here. Just getting doubled up for the restart here. See, Justin Krasneski stayed out on that caution, and so did Chester Gibson. So 2 of them looking to gamble here, as the rest of them will be on 4 fresh tires. Looks like our ticker has gone out. They come around and be taking the green here.
Some new faces up front here besides, of course, Krasneski. Looks like Chester Gibson's going to try to drive that thing in there hard. Almost door each other.
Yeah.
Krasneski will make it out of there. So far, so good.
Just about 3 wide back there in the pack, because Breyer is going to be all over the back bumper of the 4 here, wasting no time on those 4 fresh tires.
Yeah, I'd say Krasneski might be a disadvantage here.
0-1 up into the wall. It was Nate Lackamy. So more troubles for him. looks like unofficially Breyer will lead that lap.
Breyer, LaPrade, not quite clear him just yet. I think Krasnowski's really going to get close to him, but I think that might have hurt Krasnowski's line as LaPrade doesn't clear him now. Well, Krasnowski looked to 1 and 2.
Oh, here we go. They're around.
wrecking.
I believe that started with the 66. I saw him rubbing the wall, and ultimately that was a chain reaction. So with this replay, let's ride on board with the 66 here. So it looks like that's already happened, so just a little bit farther back. You see him come off the corner and just rubs the wall a little bit, and then, yeah, stacks up just about everybody there. The 88 and the 7. So while we have a chance real quick, I'm just going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back, however.
All right.
Very, very quick. Got to fix the ticker here real quick, so we'll be right back.
You are watching.
And there we go. Just a quick
All
technical
right.
difficulty there. As now we have a working ticker again. We apologize for that. So Breyer LaPrade is going to take over the first spot here. Does it look like Justin Krasnowski went down pit road? He'll be lining up 5th, it appears. So now Krasnowski with the fresher tires, not by a lot of laps, but may make a difference here in the end. But see, as we cross the start-finish line here, we'll be coming to 75 laps to go here, 100 in the book. So it looks like a little slow down there, which we're having there, but. This race is kind of flying by. So, as Ray stated
am I going?
earlier. Excuse me?
You said I'm flying by. Where am I going?
Wow. I don't know, man. Where you want to go?
I mean, I don't know. My bed? Am I right? Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah?
So I don't believe they're going to be taking one to go here. So take a quick look at the top 5 here. It's been quite a shakeup. With Breyer LaPrade now in first, Trevor Polo still in second, Reese Frett back to 3rd, Nick Lascola in 4th, and Justin Krasnowski back to 5th. So
I'm not going to get an amen.
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 So Justin's got his work cut out here at the moment.
Amen.
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 Now, however, they should be taking one to go this time around. Still a fair amount of guys on pit road here, so looks like they're going to be taking off now. I was right this time. Going to be taking 1 to go here. And they're going to be coming around to take the green flag at lap 104. As Corey stated earlier, a lot of guys just saving their stuff at the moment, so as we get deeper into this race, should see a lot more aggressive runs. It looks like the 24 is stopped on the track. I think he might have had a penalty there for closed pit, so it's probably the cause of that. So the pace car will be pulling in this time. And Briar LaPrade will lead them to the green. Some fresh faces up at the front as the green flag waves. Very slow jump by the 9 car there. If we're going into turn 1 and 2, you wouldn't guess that. They're going to be side by side.
Rapallo might be just taking the lead here.
Yeah.
So he does here in 3 and 4. He clears him there.
He's going to get it off of 4.
Yeah, it takes it very demandingly in that. 1 lap on the restart. Rapallo to the lead.
It looked like a very slow restart for him, but obviously not. As we go 3 wide in the corner, Justin Krasniewski wasting no time.
All things considered, we still have plenty of cars on track on the lead lap competing here.
Yes. Still with about 10 cars left on the lead lap, so. A lot of competitive cars here, even with damage. Now, Justin up to 3rd. Looks like Reese Verrett. It's not going to let him take it that easily. Going to go to the inside of the number 4. Carlos Costa looks to take that spot away from the 18 or the 7 back there. It looks like Krasniewski's going to start dogging the 18 for 2nd. It's interesting to see how quickly Justin can get back to the lead here. Obviously, he's not flying through the field, so. Back to the high side where he's most comfortable. It's the 53 again, all the way up to the wall. Not sure how many times I'm going to say it here tonight, but I did not expect people to go up that high. Especially like with you, that you pointed out, Race, all the bumps up there, it's kind of dangerous, but.
Yeah, 1 and 2 high is just not where you want to be.
See the 4 all over the back bumper of the 18 there. He's going to get side by side with him coming off of 2. Will most likely take it coming out of 4.
Takes it very demandingly.
Yeah, he threw it into 3, and he's going to easily take it away. So, as the crossover move,
might look to the inside here.
18's going to cross over.
You know, Rapallo's loving that.
Yes, sir.
I can see Krasniewski maybe clearing and getting up to the 9, but I think the 9 and how he conserves his tires, I really think if I were to put my money on anybody as things go right now, I'm going to put it on the number 9. But of course, just over 60 laps ago, still plenty of time for something to happen. So we'll just have to wait and see. There it is, the first one of the night. We'll just have to see, Justin.
Yes, sir.
Still waiting on my counter.
53 is blinking quite a lot. Looks like that's going to settle down there. Briars looks like he might be losing the 3rd spot here. Nope. Reese is going to slot into 4th again. So at the moment, let's just watch the times here. As Trevor was like a 10th faster than Justin that time. No, we'll see who it is coming around this time. And Krasneski was a tenth faster that time. Looks like they're going to start to hit some lap traffic up ahead. So that battle continues for third there with the 18 and 53. Tell you what, Breyer is not letting Krasneski pull away too quickly either.
Yeah, I mean, let's see here. This right here coming to the flag stand. Last lap had 9/10. Rapolo did on Krasneski. He lost 2/10 that time around, so Krasneski's going to start inching him in.
Krasneski with the 24 there.
You know, like we've said, I mean, Rapolo really knows how to keep the tires on that thing. So I think if I were Rapolo, I wouldn't worry about it. Just doing what you're doing, it'll pay off.
As yet again, here comes the 53 looking on that 18. I'll give it to Reese. He's pretty persistent when he wants a spot, so not gonna let him get away too easily here.
Look, Rapolo put that 2/10 back on Krasneski. It's now a 9/10 gap last lap high.
Yes, sir. And as we were talking, it's gone up to a second, so.
There, and we're getting close to about 55 laps to go here now. Just about. Or as the Canadians like to say, Justin, it's a boot. Am I right, Canadian viewers?
Oh, Reese. So, Rapolo's put another 2/10, 3/10 now on Krasneski, so slowly pulling away here. Rapolo's still looking for his first win of the season, been very close. All races he's been in. The only one he's missed is Road America, so.
You know, Justin, you were one of these races one time, remember that?
I do, that was Atlanta. I was in the booth and on the track. It was a mistake on my part, but hasn't happened since.
I'm sorry.
So again, very, very interesting. It's that Breyer is not really losing any time to Krasneski, and Krasneski's not really pulling away.
And Rapolo is pulling away. It's not a let's see here as we just crossed the stripe, a 1.371 gap. So Rapolo is pulling away. I mean, things are looking good for the number 9, of course, like we said, with the shroud that is the exit of turn 2 and 4. We can never call this thing going green all the way, so we're going to have to wait and see, excuse me.
That gap is just about stabilized now at about 1.4. Oh, that's grown to 1.5, so slowly increasing here.
Want to hear a little fun fact, Justin?
Sure, hit me with it.
In 10 Xfinity Series races, Kyle Busch's average finish is 1.6.
That's a very, very
Pretty
good
solid.
average. Yeah.
That's a good average to have.
Yeah. It was,
So, I'm sorry, Justin, go ahead.
I was gonna say it looked like the 53 was about ready to bump the 18 out of the way. Is gonna look inside again.
You know, I mean, Krasneski's not really in a race. I'm not sure if he's racing like defensively. But he's not really in a race with anybody right now. I mean, Rapallo is just
I was gonna
taking
say,
this one home as we now cross onto 50 laps to go.
I was gonna say, do you think Krasnetsky might be conserving his tires a little bit, or?
Maybe, but with 50 laps to go and the gap
Yeah.
growing, I don't know if I'd conserve him that much. We'll just have to wait and see. Because, we've seen Rapallo make some pretty some pretty crazy late race charges. Ladies and gentlemen,
Add one tally to your
commentating.
count, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and retire. Goodbye, everybody.
But from what Carlos said, the fuel window is about 105 to 107 laps. So these guys are good on fuel. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. But again, I don't think the tires can make it that long. But we'll have to see. Excuse me, we shall see. No, all right.
What, did I miss it? Did I miss a great joke there?
Oh, ever so close there with the 18 and 53. Thought they touched just a little bit there, as these guys have been side by side for the longest time.
It looks like Rapallo is pretty much maintaining a 1.6 second gap now. Yep. It's been 1.6 for like the past 5 laps. Still it's inching closer to a 1.7, definitely not towards a 1.5 at the moment. Justin, did you ever go through a phase where you thought it was really cool to wear the color pink all the time? I did. I regret it.
I mean, I drive a pink car. If that counts.
I mean, what you driving? What you sitting on?
No, I was talking about iRacing.
Oh, no, I like that car. I like your car on iRacing.
Well, thank you. Well, it looks like the battle between the 18 and 53 has died off a little bit. Now it's the 7 who's looking to challenge this 53 now.
It looks like Krasnetsky is finally on his own, but Rapallo still continues to make that gap larger and larger as we clicked on to 45 laps to go.
Krasnetsky's closing in just a little bit. He closed in a 10th that time. And now it's increased now, so guess I'm gonna have to eat my words there. His lap
We have
car
to
maybe a
commentate
little
to the
bit.
professionals.
Yeah. Should put DW in here.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
That's what I was saying.
We should try to be like Harold Wallstrip and Jeff Gordon, just constantly disagree with each other.
Yeah.
We should just be passive aggressive with each other for the rest of the broadcast. OD dubs.
So not a lot of real action per se on the track. Well, I say that, and then I look back to Carlos and Nick back here for 9th and 10th. They were going on it pretty hard, and they're really alone right now. So, well, Carlos is like bum drafting Nick down the back straightaway. That was interesting.
Besides Darrell Wallstrip, Justin, who's your favorite commentator? Anything.
As Carlos is in the wall.
Carlos Acosta, you're right, is up in the wall.
Yeah,
He's still on the lead lap, though.
Yes, it's been a rough night. However, getting caught up in one of those wrecks.
Yeah, it
off
looks
of
like
two.
that car is a handful right now. It looks like he's loose everywhere.
And if you missed at the top of the show, Carlos has joined forces with Michael Skinner Racing, starting this week. Hence the change from Chevy to Toyota. Unfortunate way to start that partnership. So that's settled down now. Back up front to the 4th place battle. Again heating up with the 53 and 18. Looks like the 53 got the best of it. That's the 7. As ever so close there. It looked like the 7 almost just about doored the 53 there. It's basically a 3-car battle for 3rd.
Close one.
Yeah. See, Nate Lackamy is going to slowly creep into that picture. And slowly, Justin Krasniewski is eating into Trevor Polo's gap. The gap is down now to 1.4 seconds.
I mean, that was a 0.3 cut that last lap. I wonder if Polo slipped up. I must have missed it
He might have
myself.
slipped up this lap because his lap wasn't that bad this time. We'll see the time coming around here. No, not too bad. So, well, Justin Krasniewski a 10th better. So, looks like Polo is going to slowly start to catch lap traffic here. That'd be the 24 and 17. 24 of Thomas Resi and the 17 of Trevor Elam.
Sounds like some heated conversation going on over the driver's chat.
Really? Does it sound heated?
Yeah, Thomas Breezy said, if this is a game you think you're going to win, or something along those. Basically, Thomas is not happy about something.
Might
Thomas
just be
is 19 laps down.
Yeah, he lagged out, so it might be some frustrations just building up from what's going on tonight. So.
Trying to make our way through lap traffic here. Polo has put another 10th back to that lead, a little bit of that lead he lost earlier. So this time around he will. Yep, maintain the 1.5 second lead he has at the moment.
Back to we're three wide back here for the 5th spot. We were at least. Actually, no, that's again another 4-way battle now for the 3rd spot. This has been the best battle to watch for the past 30 laps, maybe. As looks like Reese Barrett is going to drop back to the 6th spot, so he's going to be the worst loser in that. Something has maybe happened to Justin Krasniewski. I think he might be having trouble getting around lap traffic because that gap has grown to 2.2 seconds now. It was 1.6 a couple laps ago.
Yes, sir. Now 2.2 second lead, as it was just a 1.2 lead the last lap by. He's not working his way around lap traffic at the very moment. I just wonder if maybe he had a little slip up there.
Be some damage on that car because it's slowly losing time.
Or maybe it's just those tires are finally starting to fall off. For Polo's superb tire saving skills are really starting to show off.
Krasniewski was a 10th faster that time, but he was still losing time, so it's interesting there. We're going to take a quick break here. We're going to let you... Oh!
Wow, that's 4/10 loss that time. And, he did pass the lap car that time.
Yeah, so we're going to monitor this battle back here for 3rd. A good one at that. Like I said, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll take it to the end here.
You are watching the High Voltage Racing League in the Sport Graphic 200 at Iowa Speedway on Full Throttle TV. Check out Sport Graphic for all your graphic needs, including iRacing paint schemes and logos at sportgraphicdesign.com. You can also email us a request at request@sportgraphicdesign.com. Again, that is request at sportgraphicdesign.com.
And welcome back to the High Voltage Racing League here in Iowa, round number 5 of the 2016 season. The Sport Graphic 200 here, as we've been monitoring the times of Justin Krasniewski and to Trevor Polo's. Justin is about 4.2 seconds now, the gap between them, so not sure if the tires are going away on the number 4 car or if he's just losing the handle on it.
I think we're going to point that right towards tires because, like, you know, we notice every single week Trevor Rapolo is just a master at saving those tires, and I definitely think it's a conscious thing he does because he's putting down really good laps all while maintaining those tires. I mean, it's now a 4.3 second gap back to Justin Krasniewski in second place. So as long as he keeps his pace and the way things are going, I mean, this is pretty much Rapolo's race to win.
Yeah, still looking for win number 1 on the season, so been very close many times. So
it seems like we talk about him every single week and just kind of always falls short. But I mean, right now, it's looking pretty good.
So that battle for third is kind of settled out now. Nate Lacamy is really pulled away with third at the moment, as Justin Krasniewski is about to fall back into the clutches of third place here.
Yeah, Nate Lacamy all the way up to third, all things considered. Not bad for him to be running in third place position, possibly to be contesting the second place position here soon.
It's been a overall rough night for Nate, but looking for a rebound here with a top 5 finish.
Like I said, week in and week out, you know, if Nate can work on putting together that full race, he could win every single race, honestly.
So now that 4th place battle now is between Cole Bagunia and Reese Ferret.
Bagunia.
So yeah, now the gap back to Krasniewski to Nate is about a second. So
There, we are now 20 laps still the checkered flag.
certainly good.
Or as Larry McReynolds likes to say.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Nate. Nate's going to lose it off the corner. Are we going to get a caution? No, but what a save.
Wow.
First of all, I'm surprised we didn't get a caution for that, but again, what a save. Again,
Yeah, I mean,
turn 2, that trouble spot, and he knew the direction he was going, and he turned it dead right.
I mean, that goes like to what I was just saying just seconds ago. You know, if Nate can work on putting together, you know, a full race, he can win every single one.
Yes, sir. Well, looks like a top 5 is going to be out of the question here tonight, but kept the race car in one piece. So.
So it looks like Krasniewski was about to lose that second place position.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, now the gap is 2 seconds back. Could be to Cole Bagunia in third now. But he's got a hard-charging Reese Ferret still on his tail.
Yeah, 1.9 seconds back is Cole Bagunia to, Justin Krasniewski. Still plenty of time to get there. Justin, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Make it 2.
So the gap between Trevor and Justin is now increased to 5 seconds now, so keeps getting bigger and bigger. We close in on 50 laps to go here. Looks like we got a little battle going on here for the 5th position. That'd be Briar LaPrade in 5th, and Chester Gibson looking to take it over. Looks like Chester may get the good run off 4 to take it over. Not quite, but he's got the edge over the 18. And he will clear him going into 1. Again, this battle for 3rd still a pretty good one at that. Reese has not given up really any. He hasn't given the 7 any room. He's been hounding him well, ever since he's gotten there. And now you can see Krasniewski start to slowly creep into the picture, looking at 3rd. Trevor Apollo is long gone, so as long as it's mistake-free, looks like he'll be taking home the checkered flag here tonight. So he gets around Carlos Acosta. That's going to put
Yes,
Carlos...
sir. 11 laps to go. Our leader, Trevor Apollo, has a 5.6 second lead. I think the only racing you'll be seeing is for the 3rd and 4th place position, possibly 2nd, 3rd in place. I think Krasniewski, if he maintains his pace, he should end up crossing the finish line in 2nd place position.
The gap back to 2nd, about to reach 6 seconds now. So just for reference, the times aren't too bad for Justin. Justin was actually faster that lap. So
You're just too little, too late now.
oh yeah, 10 laps to go. It's Justin's gonna have to hope for a miracle if he wants to go back to back. Again, the battle for 4th still pretty hot. I don't think this battle's going to end until they get to pit road. They'll pull it into the garage here. Reese is doing all he can to try and get by that number 7 car. So Trevor, it's going to be coming to 6 laps to go here. A very flawless race by Trevor here tonight.
Yeah, I think he started off, like on lap 1, he doored Nate. Got him some early damage, but besides that, it's been a perfect, so far, or could be a perfect 175 laps with now 5.5 to go here. 6.1 second lead back to our 2nd place position, Justin Krasniewski. I think this one is pretty much all but wrapped up.
One thing to note, Trevor will not be the one leading the most laps here tonight. That title will go to Justin Krasniewski, who's led 87, while Trevor has led so far 67. Looks like when it's all over, he'll be leading a 72. Still working by some lap traffic there. That's the 17 of Trevor Elam, one of the newcomers here to high voltage. a final look back to this fourth place battle here, or third place battle, I should say. On board here, 53. He gets ever so close to that 7 car. You can hear him, you can really see him. Have to jam on the brakes not to get into him, so.
Well, he'd be looking for that move, though. I mean, that's points right there. We've seen championships come down to just 1 point or even a tiebreaker. Every point counts. Not coming down to 2 laps to go here.
Yep, and it looks like it's all but wrapped up here for Trevor Polo as he's going to come off turn 4 and looking for the white flag. And he will take it. And has to be disappointing for Justin. Had a pretty good car most of the race, and looks like the car just couldn't come together there towards the final.
Look, the 53's got the nose on number 7 here. Cole Pagunga there, side by side down the backstretch. White flag here for the third place position. A little podium finish. 53 drives it in. I think just not enough time. Well, they're going to be side by side for third place. I think Pagunga will
Cole's
have the run.
Gonna get it.
Gets loose. Cole Pagunga takes third place. Little last lap entertainment for the podium finish.
But Trevor Polo going to take home the victory here, and Reese Red's going to, after that hard charge, going to have to come home with 4th. But not bad for a first start. It's going to come home in the top 5.
Unfortunately, we do not have our race winner on TeamSpeak with us.
Well,
We'll not be able to get a word in with him.
We'll see if
We
they
do.
hop in later here. We'll have to see. They,
So we don't have our second place either, Justin Krasneska. We only have third place Cole Bagunia.
We'll have to see if they hop in here in just a minute. But with that, we're going to take a quick break. That way we can get everything sorted out here. And we'll be right back.
Oh.
And welcome back to Iowa. Just finishing up the 5th round of the High Voltage Racing League here in Iowa, the Sport Graphic 200. And before we get to the interviews here, we're going to take a quick look at where they all finished here tonight. So Trevor Polo is going to come home as the victor. Unfortunately, not on TeamSpeak, so we're not going to be able to get a word in with him. But do have Justin Krasneski. He came home 2nd. Cole Bagunia in 3rd. Reese Verrett in 4th. And Chester Gibson in 5th. And Race, you want to take it from 10th?
I sure would love to, Justin, but I have closed out my racing like a fool. I apologize.
Well, I guess I'll get the rest of it. And Richard Lafferty's going to come home 6th here tonight. Brian LaPraz is going to come home 7th. Nate Lackamy is going to come home 8th. Carlos Casa 9th. Nick Lascola 10th in his first high voltage start. And you got Corey Blevins in 11th. Thomas Bressi in 12th. Trevor Elam in 13th. Corey Tabor in 14th. And Michael Skinner, who I don't believe ever made it to the track here tonight. So, unfortunate for him. But to start off the interviews, we're going to talk to our 2nd place finisher here. Justin, you got us?
I got you.
All right. Well, it looked like halfway through that run, it seemed like your car just kind of fell apart there. Walk us through that last run.
Yeah, I think I had a really, really great short run car, and I'm really happy that we were able to run up front tonight. If you couldn't tell that Trevor had the best long run car, he was on 20 lap older tires than I was. And about 30 or 40 laps into a run, my car kind of gave up, and he was still able to drive away. So he had something figured out that I didn't quite have figured out, but I'm proud of our night, and I'm happy to take 2nd home.
Yeah, he's a pretty good tire saver at that, but you led the most laps here tonight with 87, so can't be too bad of a night for you here.
Yeah, it was a great night. I was really happy with the way we fired off on the short run, the way we were able to hang up front and contend. I made a bad pit call. The one time I missed pit road, the pits opened really late and I wasn't ready for it. I thought we were going one more. That threw me off a little bit, but that's not an excuse. I'm really proud of the run tonight we had, and I think our sweet commemorative paint scheme, recognizing my 100th win a couple of weeks ago, has been really good to me, but I'm looking forward to getting Toyota back on the car next week.
Yes, sir. 1st and 2nd in the past 2 races, not too bad. So congratulations on 2nd, and we'll see you next week. Or not next week, we'll see you in August.
Will do. I'll take it. Have a good night, bud.
So now we're going to talk to our 3rd place finisher here. Cole, you got us?
Yep.
Well, first of all, that was quite a battle with the 53 car there for about the final 30 laps there. Did you ever think he was going to let up there?
No, he was pretty aggressive all night, so I knew he wasn't going to let off. I think he might have been a little quicker than I was, but it was so hard to pass tonight. Being on the top, kept me in that 3rd spot.
Yeah, there's a lot of action tonight. You were involved in a little bit of it with Nate. Just kind of walk us through the race, and because it was obviously a fairly interesting one for you.
Yeah, I started up front, and that first restart, Nate got loose going into turn 1, and I think he got my left rear coming back up the track. But it didn't hurt my car at all, and it took me a while to get back to the front, and once I did, there was another wreck right in front of me, and I got a little bit of nose damage. But I came back from that too, and I think 3rd place is where I deserve to finish.
And a good one at that. So congratulations on 3rd, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
All right, and as we kept saying, we're going to be taking a 2-week break here with Full Throttle TV, so we'll be back in August of sometime. Not sure the exact schedule, but so thank you all for watching tonight. For Race Clark, I'm Justin Kolb, and we'll see you later.
Stay classy, San Diego.